Okay, so I want to talk about the correlation between ascension, synchronicities, and then also like leaning into your purpose. So all three of these are important. So this is how you kind of unravel it. If you're like, what am I supposed to do? I'm ascending. How do I live in this new world? How do we actually do it? How do we actually create and have it manifest without a whole bunch of our works? Like it just kind of happens in the flow. So this is how we do it, okay? This is my tip. This is how I've done it and how I continue to do it. So I lock in what my highest purpose is. Now you have to wrestle with some demons here, okay? So if your highest purpose is something that you think is weird, right? There's something that you're really passionate about and you're thinking, well, what are people going to think if I start talking about this? You need to lean into it. You'll be surprised how many people actually want to listen to it. And this is also a secret key of how you find your tribe, because there's other people out there that have the same kind of things as you that are waiting for someone else to have the confidence to come out so it can validate their own beliefs going, oh yeah, I believe that too. And I used to talk about how I connect with trees and how I talk to trees. And people are like, well, what the hell are you talking about, Charles? And I'm like, it happens. I don't know how to turn it off. And I get these downloads when I go into the forest and I feel like someone's there, something's there. I feel like I'm in communion, I'm in communication. And so part of me is like, I'm just going to lean into it. I love the forest. I love creation. I'm like, I'm leaning in. And it's been cool. And I've had crazy downloads. And so here's the other part, okay? As you're going into the area that you're purposefully passionate about, right? It's something that lights you up. Then you start to go into these other places where you realize how you actually connect. Like, so if your highest purpose actually connects you to your highest passion, and then those two things together bring all of this thankfulness, all of this excitement, all of this, like, what's going to happen next? That's actually a really good thing, because that high energy actually pulls on what I would call the manifestation realm so that you can actually create what's in you, like what's been birthed in there, what's deep down inside of your heart. So when you're connecting your purpose with your passion, those two things are the catalyst to open up what I would call the high vibes. Once you're in the high vibes, then you can pull in whatever you want to manifest and it'll happen faster. Now, I would also say this, every time you go into a place and you get a download, how you foster those high vibes, whenever you get a download or you get an idea or you get a synchronicity, something tapping on the shoulder saying, go down here, talk to this person, you have to lean into that. Like lean into it like it actually matters and not just, oh, that's nice. Yeah, maybe I will talk to that person. But think about it as, oh, this is part of my mission. This is something that, wonder what's going to happen next. And you kind of create this, you pique your own curiosity here. And the reason why you do that is because normally we're like, oh yeah, that could be synchronicity. That could be coincidence. Instead of being like, is this something for me? And that curiosity opening something up, that's going to open up, and then leaning into it, right? Even if you're busy, even if you have all these things, your curiosity, just like a child, leads you. Also, your peace leads you. Those two things need to walk side by side. Your peace, what I would call your peace balance, and your peace balance and your passion balance need to be evenly equated. And that passion and curiosity are all kind of the dials. You're like, boop, 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 boop. Before you can actually like start manifesting, you're dialing in your thankfulness or your highest passion, because that brings you into your highest excitement, which is your highest purpose. But then that energy is your high vibe, which then cracks open the door so that you can manifest. And then once you start tuning in your curiosity, tuning out your obligations of what you have to do, and then letting these things guide you. And I'm not saying to throw away all the things you normally had, but I'm saying test this out. Try it out. This is like a muscle you need to start working out so that you can actually start to see results. And then when you start to see results, you're going to be able to let go of the ego. You're going to be able to let go of what I would call the hardships of having to toil to get what you want, and more the universe showing you what's available through synchronicities, through high vibrational energies, unlocks the door for you. Something that I found out that I thought was very interesting, the keys of David in Isaiah 2:22, or it's 22:22. It's one of the 222s. The keys of David to unlock any door that no man can shut and that no man can open. You can shut doors that no man can open, and you can open doors that no man can shut. And what the keys of David are, they're actually cymatic notes. What was David? He was a lyrist. He was playing notes. The keys aren't keys, they're keys. And so that's how you unlock the keys of David, through your vibration, through how you harmonize and balance your life, right? Because music, just with sound, it could be noise, and that's not harmony, that's not balance. But in that flow state, that music, that what I would call the vibration of who you are, the vibration of your passion and your highest, what I would call purpose, that's going to bring you into a place where you actually start to open up your manifestation and create the world that you want.